Hi artists, Mrs. Birnbaum here. My favorite part about the end of summer is the beautiful sunflowers that we see blooming outside. Artists love making pictures of flowers. Some artists especially love making pictures of sunflowers, like Vincent van Gogh. This picture shows a vase with many different sunflowers inside. What we're going to do today is we're going to be using shapes to create our own sunflower pictures. Here we go. To create your own sunflower picture, you're going to need a piece of paper, a pencil, something circular to trace, like a bottle of Lysol wipes, a bowl, a cup, anything you have handy at home, and some coloring supplies, so crayons, markers, anything you have on hand works great. To begin, you're going to start with the center of the sunflower first. Take a look at a sunflower. What shape do you think the center is? That's right, the center is a circle. So this is where your handy dandy tracer comes in. My handy dandy tracer, my bottle of Lysol wipes, I'm going to put it at the top of my paper somewhere. I'm going to make sure the circle isn't too big because I need to leave room for the petals. And I'm going to hold it really steady with my other hand. I'm going to trace with my pencil to get a circle on my paper. Now that I have my center, I'm going to do the petals. And I'm going to show you guys 3 different ways to do the petals of a sunflower. I'm going to show you way 1, way 2, and way 3. We're going to talk about shapes. So we just did a circle. A way that you can do the petals for the sunflower is you can draw triangle shapes. Triangle shapes look great. So we'll call this way number 1. If you would like to do it a little bit more difficult, kick it up a notch, you can do a oval shape. Oval shapes look great also, and you can do oval shapes all around your flower. Now, if you want to do something harder, we'll call this way 1, way 2, way 3. This is going to be the challenge way. If you'd like to challenge yourself and kind of combine a triangle shape with an oval shape, you can make a petal shape that's kind of like an oval, but has a little point at the edge. So I'll leave it up to you. You can try it way 1, the triangle, way 2, the half oval, or a way 3, which is a combination of them both. Do the way that looks best to you, but maybe something you should do is just pick one. It looks a little odd that I have triangle, oval combo. So pick 1, 2, or 3 and go all the way around your sunflower. Now if you want to make your sunflower extra fancy, something that I did on mine is I added little V shapes to make the petals look a little bit more delicate. Flowers are very, very, very delicate. Even if I touch a petal, it might fall off. So to make it look very, very delicate, I'm going to put little V shapes where the circle touches the petal. Do you have to do this? No way. But if you want to give it a try, you definitely can. Now that I have my petals and my details, I wonder what else I'm missing. Oh yeah, that's right, thanks. I need to do the stem. For the stem of my sunflower, I'm going to draw a line going down, but I want to be able to color it in later, so I'm going to draw a second line. And this is going to be my stem. Sunflower stems are pretty thick, so make your stem pretty thick. Now I need to do some leaves. For the leaves of my sunflower, I'm going to make some oval shapes. You can either do oval shapes coming from your stem like I'm doing, or if you want to do kind of almost like a football shape. That looks pretty great also. And feel free to do some details on your stem. Maybe you would like to draw a line. A lot of leaves have lines. These are called veins. So feel free to add the veins on your stem if you like the way it looks. It's up to you. Now that I've drawn my sunflower, I'm going to do something really special to make my lines stand out. Something that I always love to do in art is I love to outline my pencil lines so that we can see a little bit better. We can see our details much better. And you can do this with a black crayon. If you have markers at home, you can also do it with a black marker. It's up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my supply, either my crayon or my marker, and I'm going to make sure that I stay on the road. That means I am not making up brand new lines. I'm going over the lines that I already drew. And you can already see it is so much easier to see all of my pencil lines when they're outlined. Now that I'm done outlining my pencil lines with my marker, I'm ready to add some color. When you add color to your sunflowers, try to pick colors that you would really see on a sunflower. So for example, what colors do you think the petals should be? Yup, sunflowers look like the sun. They face towards the sun. The sun usually is yellow. So definitely color in those petals a bright yellow color. When you're adding color, something that I always like to do is I always like to outline my shape first. So that means I like to go around the edges and then I can go back and forth on the inside, and that kind of helps keep my picture nice and neat. So I'm going around the edges and then I'm coloring in the center. What color do you think the center of the sunflower should be? Yup, I'm going to look for a brown crayon and I can color in the center. And again, I always like to kind of outline my shape first, so I'm going around. And then I like to color in the middle. I like to go back and forth with my crayon. It helps keep it nice and neat, and it's really relaxing on my hand to go back and forth. So do the best you can. Am I finished? No, I have a ton of white space. Try to cover up all of the white space. Something fun you can try when you're done coloring in the center is you can also add some seeds in the middle. On my finished one, I used a black crayon and I added some circles in the center to be the seeds. It's up to you how you do your seeds. Maybe in your picture, you would like your seeds to just be dots, like this. Maybe in your picture, you would like to actually go in a circle with your seeds. So circles in a circle. You can do something like that. It's up to you how you want your sunflowers to look. It's your choice. The last color I'm going to need for my sunflowers for the stems, and I'm going to need to find a green. I'm going to color in the stems green as well as the leaves. Now, it's up to you what else you would like to add in your picture. You can be super creative when you're done coloring. Maybe you want to make some grass in your picture. Maybe you have something flying around in the sky. Like for example, maybe you have a little bumblebee flying around in your picture. Here's his little stinger. And ooh, if I want to make him flying around, maybe I want to draw kind of like a loop-de-loop dot line to make it look like he's flying around. So feel free to draw any kind of details in your picture that you would like to make this picture your own. Maybe you have a butterfly. Maybe you have a blue sky with clouds. Maybe a hand is reaching in to pick your sunflower. It's up to you. Have fun, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.